Hey guys, we're Will today. So the Hurricanes have just defeated the Waratahs 64 points to 48. I think this is probably the highest scoring match I've seen within rugby within my lifetime. 17 tries were scored. Like, that's ridiculous. 17 tries. But yeah, this was an end-to-end game, really. Both whenever one team scored, the other one would score like what 5 minutes later. It was just one of those games which it just went end-to-end. But yeah, the Hurricanes got down there and yeah, they got the away victory, which is obviously good for them. So yeah, this is probably the first time I actually have to kind of write a list of the different try scores because there's so many try scores. So I might have to take a little bit of time within this, but more or less, yeah, Julian Sevilla obviously got his first try, got the first try from the game within the third minute. That was a pretty well worked try. Obviously he was just down within the right hand side. He was pretty open, obviously, and just all you had to do was just come around and just score the opening try. The second try, obviously, within the match was the Waratahs, and that was through Alex Newsome. And they kind of responded in that sense. Pretty much what happened was that Jake Gordon pretty much found a gap within the defense, and all he had to do was just do an open pass essentially, and all Alex Newsome had to do was just break the defense and just it's a pretty well worked try, actually. Good work from Jake Gordon there. And more or less from there, the Hurricanes then responded through Billy Proctor. Billy Proctor getting his first try in the game. If I do remember, this one was within the left-hand side, and more or less all you had to do was just spin around and go and pretty much break loose two defenders, I believe, and then yeah, all you had to do was just get the ball down the try line. So yeah. From there, literally within the 15th minute, Angus Bell then responded, so the Waratahs came right back into it through Angus Bell. Probably the best try in the game, in my opinion. There's obviously a selection I could have gone with, but I liked this try the most because obviously it came up from a line-out. Ward does a set play, which they passed it around, and I believe there was like one offload to Angus Bell, and all Angus Bell had to do was just run dash through his through his legs, and yeah, obviously got the ball down, and yeah, well worked try from the Waratahs there. So obviously within that, the Hurricanes then responded very quickly through the likes of Jordy Barrett, who's obviously their main man. This was from the left-hand side, and again, yeah, he slipped through two defenders. For some reason, I think it was like a 3-on-2 situation within the left-hand side, but more or less he was just able to dash around within the try line and put it under, obviously dot the try under the post. So it was pretty good try from him, and obviously it just shows how quick he is within the game and how much of an influence he has within this team. Yeah, moving on from that, Dan Cole's got a try from the 31st minute, so he got his first try from the game and only try through, I believe it was a line-out. And yeah, from there, obviously, simple try more or less from the ball. All they do was just come around and sneak in and yeah, break loose, and then obviously put the ball down. So well worked try from him, and a hooker's specialty, I'd say, from that try. But yeah, more or less, Billy Proctor then got his second try for the game within the 36th minute, and very similar to his first try actually, in how he broke loose from two defenders within the left-hand side. Jordy Barrett kind of gave him like a flat pass in that sense, and all he had to do was kind of just spin around, and then from there, Billy Proctor just ran through, and yeah, had a clear opening. So yeah, obviously, then the last try of the game came from Jake Gordon from the first half. From the last try within the first half came from Jake Gordon for the 38th minute. And yeah, well worked try from him. Obviously, it just came out from a scrum. All he had to do was just kind of sell a pass, and then just drift in and obviously sell the dummy, and then yeah, just skipped around a few defenders and got the try. So yeah, overall that was kind of it with the half. The Hurricanes were up in front, I believe 33 points to 24. So yeah, they were really cruising at that point. And yeah, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but that continued really with the amount of points. So it kind of doubled in that sense within the second half. Obviously the first try from the game came from Julian Sevilla within the 45th minute. There was a well-worked try. Obviously, I think it was Orban Ledger it was Jordy Barrett who did a cross kick to Julian Sevilla, and all he would do was just catch it, dash around three defenders, and yeah, just put the ball down. So it's kind of a classic Julian Sevilla try, if you want to say the least. But yeah, from there, I believe it was Harry Johnson Holmes who got his first try of the game within the 48th minute. Simple try in the sense where they created a lot of phases within the Hurricanes 22, and from there, Harry Johnson Holmes was able to put the ball down. The ref had to take a bit of a look to see if he was actually there, but at the end of the day, they obviously awarded it to him. So yeah, good try from him overall, and it's good to see obviously the prop tries. I always like those. But yeah, moving on from that, Brendan Luce actually got his first try within the 54th minute, I believe. And yeah, from there, within the right-hand side, all the Hurricanes had to do was just pass the ball out. Pretty much had an open man, and yeah, all they do was just pass it out to him, and yeah, simple try really. So and that was within the 54th minute. So from there, Harry Johnson Holmes then responded with another try within the 58th minute, and I believe that was just another phased play, and all he had to do was just put the ball down with the line. So similar to his first try in the sense where he had to kind of beat a few defenders, but at the same time just placed the ball down. So pretty simple for him and pretty standard. So following that, you the likes of Peter Jensen within the 60th minute, I believe. You got his first drive in the game, and I believe that was within the left-hand side. It was actually a well-worked try, actually. Jordy Bear actually broke loose at the defense, passed it on, and pretty much had to suck in two players. All he had to do was pass it to Karifi. Karifi kind of like sucked in, you could say, the two players even more in the sense where he came closer to them, and then all he had to do was just pass it out to Peter Jensen, and all he had to do was just put the ball down. So it's probably I'd probably say that was their best try of the game, in my opinion, but more or less, yeah, from there, the Waratahs then responded through Lachlan Swinton, a pretty well worked try there. They broke through the defence through a line, I believe. All he had to do was, it seemed so simple what he actually did, but all they did was just a set play in the sense where they passed it to him, he came out of the line out and just scored the try. It was very simple in the sense, and I didn't understand how they actually got that, but it was just one of those tries, which it was the whole set drill was actually just executed perfectly. So yeah, credit to the Waratahs in that play. And from there, I believe it was Pepe Sana Fatafilo who got his first try for the Hurricanes, or I think that might have been his debut. I'm not too sure on that, but I know he got obviously his first try within this game, within the 73rd minute, and obviously that was just another 1-2 play really, which they put out within the right hand side, and yeah, I think it was Julian Sevilla who just had to do a simple 1-2 pass, and yeah, obviously he slowed it down. And so we'll try there. Mustafa Moore then got a try within 77th minute, and that was just through another line outs, and then obviously a ball. All they do was just break loose from that and then just score it down. So pretty well try from him, and it's kind of what I expect of him. He is, in my opinion, the next All Black hooker, so it's good to see him kind of building momentum in that sense. I'd love to see him within the World Cup for sure. Get a few games there. But more or less, yeah, from that, the last try from the game, and this is crazy I'm saying that, but the last try from the game was within the 80th minute through Jack Malik's. This actually, you could say was maybe considered their best try from the game, but I'm not saying it is because, the Hurricanes were just tired at that point and weren't bothered to really tackle. But yeah, I think it was Will Harrison. He got pretty much a chip kick. He got the ball, passed it to Ben Donaldson. Ben Donaldson passed it out, and then yeah, Jack Malik's had a clear opening just to run through, I think 50 meters, 50 yards out. So yeah, fair enough. I mean, good try from him, and yeah, that kind of ended the game really with 64 points to 48 to the Hurricanes. So yeah, overall, obviously they get a bonus point from that, so it's a very crucial win to get. And like I said, it is an away win, so that's something that's obviously good for them. And I do believe the Hurricanes have now 2 home games within their next 2 rounds. So yeah, hopefully they can kind of gain on what they've learned from this one. And yeah, the Waratahs, it's unfortunate in the sense where they continue their losing record. It's crazy to think they scored 48 points and they still didn't win. It's one of those which is just I mean, they couldn't do much really, but at the same time, what an exciting match. I mean, comment below what was your favorite try or whatever, because there were so many tries to choose from. If I had to say my man of the match within the game, I would probably give it to Julian Sevilla. I was really impressed by him. Normally he's not within most of the games, but within this game he was very, he was everywhere really. So yeah, credit to him really. And yeah, that's kind of it with the video. Just hope you guys enjoyed, and like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.